Hello guys, welcome back. It's Paul here, and in this video I'm going to talk about Adobe XD new features. These features were already Adobe XD updated their software on November 4th 2019, and these updates are good. So the updates are co-editing, component states, document history, hover trigger, multiple interaction, redesigned plugin manager, and share mode. So I'll just start with the first update they did. So co-editing. All this means is that Adobe XD has enabled let's say UX designers to work as a team. So if you have like two or more than two people working on the same project, who are in your team, so you are safe, because Adobe XD saw this coming, and all they did is they wanted to eliminate repetitions of design. So whenever you're working together, you will work on different artboards, and it will minimize repeating yourself on the same design and making unique designs, and all for the same project. So co-editing is the best feature that I see. Is the best feature that I feel that Adobe XD did much great work to add it to their software. The next feature I'm going to talk about is component state. So Adobe XD added component state they reduce repetition of creating different artworks so that you can make sense of what you want to design. So if you want to, let's say, add an interaction to the same component, you can just create a component, then create a new state which you'll apply, which you can prototype, and also you can apply the hover effect and the tab or the drag effect. So it's really easy, and they made our work easier. So component states, in this video I'll not talk about component state, because at the next video I'll be showing you guys how to use component state in creating tab filling a jar, like the other video that I did. I used two artboards, but in this other video that I'm going to create, I'll be using component state, which will be in one artboard. So let's shift to the next update they did. So document history. This comes to prototype, so I'll just show you what I did. So let's say, for example, that you want, whenever you click on these, let's say whenever you tap on these, you go to log page. Let me just do that because I already have this design. So let's say that you want to apply the same on these other artboard here. So I'll just remove this. So when we click on these, we find that these here has been saved. So this, what they mean by document history, it saves the last thing that you did. So if the last interaction that you did, so if you chose trigger to be let's say tap and also transition, it will choose the same. Let me say that let me just update this here and come to this artboard and want to animate it. So I'll just drag it to here. As you can see, it changes that transition to auto animation. So this is the other update they did, and it's really good. The next update was hover trigger. So hover trigger comes with component states. So when we come here, I'll just show you what component is. So let me just use this here. So let me say that I want to create a new component and add a hover trigger on this. So I'll just select the element that I want, the item that I want to create as a component, then click on this add button here, then click on add button and add hover state. So since I have this hover state, I'll have to edit it. So I'll just come here. When you click on this hover state, it will select. When you click on this here and click on hover state, it will select this here. So you come here and select that. Let me just change the background to be that. Yeah, so, and also click on these here and get back to default. So when we come to prototype here, I'll just come to my prototype, and as you can see, it has selected it for us. So I'll come here, it also add the interaction, so and also choose hover effect as the default trigger and automation. So when I come here, it also has chosen this hover state. So what I'll do, I'll just come here and change the ease into ease out or snap. Let me just go with a snap, and also change the timing here, the duration. So I'll just say 1 second. So whenever I save that, and also come and apply this to here, so I'll just come here and say add trigger, hover, then choose default state, then apply that the same. So as you can see here, it's document history, it has saved all what we did in the default state to hover state. So whenever I come here and click on play, then I come to this one here. As you can see, when I hover, it applies the hover state. When I don't hover, it goes back to default state. This is what they added, and it's the best feature that I really like about it. So the next thing that we're going to discuss is about multiple interactions. So as you can see here, we've got the interactions here. So what I'll do, I'll just click on add and come here and say I want, whenever I tap to these here, whenever I tap, it automates to lock page. So this is the first interaction that you can do. So, and also I can add, as you can see here, we have an add here, so we can use multiple interaction, which is 2 interactions. So I'll come here and click on add and say when I drag, it auto animates to sales page. So let's come and taste what I'm trying to tell you. So I'll come here and say we've added 2 multiple interaction. So I'll just click on that. So when I come here and click, okay, what could be the problem? When I come here and click that, you see it's taking me to the unlock page, which I did. So, and also when I come here and drag, okay, you can see it's taking us okay, that I clicked. So let me just choose when I, okay, as you can see, we can add more than 5 interactions. So I'll just come here and check out the interaction that it was given. So we have how many interaction? I'll just zoom out. We have 2 interaction, the drag and the, there's a drag here, there's a tap here. So I'll just zoom out and come here, click on play, multiple interaction, we go and do that, and we drag. As you can see, when I drag, it goes there. When I release, it goes there. So the next thing I'm going to add is a keyboard. So as you can see, you can add multiple interactions. So when I press W, it automates to animates to, let's say, Surface Pro, which is this board here, So I'll just zoom in, come here, and I'll just click on W. So when I click on W, as you can see, it has shifts to the next output. So this is what remains with multiple interaction. The last but not least is redesigning plugins. So I'll just show you guys with just an example here. So I'll just come here, go to my design, click on that. Okay, let me just Control Z, come here and choose my output. So I want Surface Pro. Come here and drag it below this. I want you guys to understand what I'm trying to do. So I'll just come here and say I'll come to my plugins here, use and draw. So I'll just choose on let me say I'll just choose on this here. So when it's done, just come here and paste it. So what I want to do, I'm just going to point these out. It redesigning plugin manager. So when we come here, we can redesign this Illustrator. So when we come and click this here and come and choose, let's say, this color here, as you can see, it has redesigned that. So this proves that you can redesign, and also you can use like Illustrator to link with your Adobe XD, so that whenever you design anything in your Illustrator, it will show the design in your let's say if you've saved it as a component, it will update it as real-time to your components here, so and see what you've done. So that's the best feature that they have come in. So the last feature that I'm going to talk about is share mode. So share mode, this allows you to share your work to your, let's say your developers or your team. So let's say that you have an Android developer that wants the design, so you can come here, click on share. If you want to use password, you can use password to do that. So you can just add your password, then click on create link. Right now, as you can see, I'm creating a public link, which will take some time, but so far I hope you guys have seen the new updates, and I've tried showing you guys. So don't miss out the next video where I'll be showing you how to use component states